here in Weston we have a very different theme each year, and this year's theme is When I Grow Up. We asked the whole of Weston and beyond what they wanted to be when they grow up, and this is their answers. We've got a lion tamer by Helena Bangert from Holland, and just opposite an architect by Jeroen Advocaat, also from Holland. You'll notice that we have a lot of artists over from the Netherlands, but they come from all over the world. We've got them from Spain, Australia, New Zealand, and just here is The Surgeons by Baldrick Buckle, who's from the UK. We also have UK artists. Firefighter by Sergio Ramirez. This was one of our demonstration sculptures, so we leave some sculptures uncarved until we open the park to the public so that they can watch the artists at work and see how they're made. Every year we have a giant showpiece which is usually around 8 metres tall. This one was 8 metres tall, but then we lost the tip of the rocket in a storm, so it's a little bit smaller, but this was by Niall McGee from Ireland. And we have special effects in the sculptures. This one has a smoke machine built in, so the rocket smokes when you walk past it. And this is a section of the park that we do every single year, just to answer all of those burning questions. People want to know how we make sand sculptures, so we've made one sculpture in 5 different stages, so you can see what we go through from start to finish. This is The Chef by Aniek. She's from Holland. This is my favourite piece in the park, that's why we put it on the front of the programme. So we make a few sculptures in the park that we call our photo opportunities, so that the public can interact with them, stand amongst them and be part of the piece. So in a few of the sculptures we've got wires sticking out at the top, and that's simply just to stop birds from sitting on them. If we have a delicate top to a sculpture, then a seagull landing on it will just snap that straight off. And now this is the competition zone. So this is something that we've never done here before at the Western Sand Sculpture Festival. It's a new idea. Everybody that enters the park gets given one of these, and they pick their favourite out of the 8, and they pop it in the box in front of their favourite, and we pick the winner, and they win £1,000. So this is the blue zone. Now we're in the competition zone, everything turns blue, and this is by Joris Kivitz from Holland, and his piece is called Dunno, dedicated to all those children out there that simply don't know what they want to be when they get older. To Be by Michaela. It's all about the future of bees and looking after the bees. This one's actually my favourite. Kids Are Alright Just As They Are by Zara Gaze. She's from the UK, and she's just basically looking at the idea that whatever you are, it's fine. And Baldrick Buckle says that when I grow up I want to be like my dad. So he's made a kind of 3-dimensional cartoon strip about his dad being an astronaut or a footballer or saving people's lives, when in actual fact his dad's a plumber. There's a spelling mistake in that sculpture. So this piece is by Sergei, and his idea is that when he grows up he just wants to escape the city and be in the country and be amongst nature. And that's the final piece in the competition zone. So now we're back into the exhibition zone. And this is by Mariella Heesels. She's from the Netherlands, and this is a road worker. It's quite a fun piece, it's just a light-hearted piece. 3 guys working the road. One of them wolf whistling at a girl. We happen to have a traffic code, so they popped it in there for a bit of fun. It's part of the kids' quiz, they get to find it. And that concludes the sculpture exhibition. But if you're inspired and want to have a go, we've got workshop tables with step-by-step guides and a terrace area to have a drink.